On the Rift Island, pets are disabled, but in place of your pet, you get Montezuma. I think I'm pronouncing that right. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get all 9 soul pieces to make your pet the best it can be. Now, before you even think about grabbing the souls, you want to go over here and you want to do the quest with Sad Jaquel. And she'll basically tell you that she lost her cat, and what you do is bring the first soul that I'm going to show you back to her, and then you're ready to find the other souls. If you don't do that step, I don't think the souls will give you anything. Now the first soul is right here under this tree, right next to the wizard tower. Second soul requires you to unlock the Leech boss fight. So if you haven't done that quest, do that now, which basically just requires you to talk to this guy, and then talk to someone in the Lagoon Hut. Anyways, once you're down here in the Leech's lair, you don't want to go to the boss fight. You want to turn back and go up to the waterfall. Once up here, you should find the second piece of the soul. Third piece of the soul is in the Rift Gallery. Now, to enter the Rift Gallery originally, you do have to get the Supreme Time Charm and talk to Elsie. Now, to get this soul fragment, you just have to come over to the West Village area and click this button. Then it should open up a store, and you've got your third soul. Now, the fourth soul requires you to go to the West Village. And you want to find the building that looks like the fisherman area. It looks like the fisherman building from the real world. And you want to go up this water here. And now here, you just want to make this jump, or as pick the leech up, you found your fourth soul. Now this next soul is kind of confusing, but what you want to do is you want to go into the plaza and go over to the Carrot Cave. And if you talk to the NPC Cowboy Nick, he will give you the Horse Zuka. With the Horse Zuka, you want to travel back to the Dread Farm. You should see some hay bales right there. You just want to click. And there's your fifth piece of the soul. And it closes after a second, but reopen it like that. The next soul is back at the plaza. You go to the flower house. You can click here. Time travel is not the answer to life's mysteries, as every moment spent longing for the past, yearning for the future, is a moment lost in the present. You want to click live in the moment. And you get teleported to a book in a book. And you found your 6th soul piece. The next one is in the Deja Vu Alley. Now, to kind of explain how this works before I go down. If it turns yellow, you kind of want to stop. If it's red, you definitely want to stop, because I'll show you what happens if you don't stop when it turns red. Yeah, that's not fun. You can also look at the location. It also changes colors along with the blocks. But you just want to do this parkour quickly. And there's your 7th soul. The next one is right across the Deja Vu Alley. Now, to do this, you will need full living metal armor. And I'll show you a quick example of how you get living metal armor. You want to start mining the lapis with your pickaxe once you get it. And once you do that, you get living metal. Like, when I craft this, how you craft armor, and then you can spawn the armor in. And once you kill it, or sometimes they'll have certain abilities that make them summon diamond blocks, and you just have to mine those. Once you kill it, it will drop its boots, or whatever armor piece. You want to click that, and you should get a percentage of living metal in it. You want to do this with all pieces until it's 100%. Like it said in the chat, mine are already fully juiced, so I'm good to go. We go down to the living stillness. And right by this rock here, you want to mine. And you should find your 8th soul. Last one is kind of tricky. You have to go into the barrier street, which I'm pretty sure requires the rift boat. I'm not sure though. You want to do this parkour. Is this parkour, you just want to avoid the lasers. The lasers will take time and will kind of knock you off. Now, if you didn't get the soul when you did the parkour originally, don't worry, you should be able to just talk the phaser and they will throw you across. Unless you're me and you have to do the parkour twice for phaser to recognize that you did it. Anyways, you use skip. You can also use the skip for 150,000 motes if you just don't want to do the parkour at all. You do not want to talk to the deer. You want to go straight up here. And there is your 9th piece of the soul. Now you should have 9 out of 9 souls in your Montezuma, which gives you a lot more mana regen in Rift time. If this video was helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'm going to do a full guide on how to get all this armor soon. And once the final 2 time charms come out, I will do a guide on how to get all 8 of those.